What is going on YouTube? Look, I hate to sound like a broken record, but time after time after time again, I am proven right. This morning I just had a conversation with this guy and he had moved to Spain, young, rich guy, doing super well in the city, had training clients. He was just on the verge to becoming a top tier normal guy, that guy, right? Just having a job, living a life, being an entrepreneur. So he calls me and he says, yeah, I'm in Spain. Yeah, I'm traveling the world. Yeah, I'm restarting. I don't have kids. I don't have a family. So I'm gonna go reset. I'm gonna go find something different. And this is amazing. This is great and all. But he's going on 30 now. Now that's not old, but I'm saying he's 30 and he still doesn't get the point. He still doesn't understand the fact that the point is to find your purpose first. As long as you have like this bubble, this feeling in here that you are supposed to do something else, and you keep neglecting that feeling. You keep trying to travel. You keep trying to buy new things. You keep trying to elevate in your business. You keep trying to make more money. You keep idolizing the wrong things. You're just beating around the bush. You're doing everything but what you're meant to do. You are meant to find your purpose. You are meant to know yourself, work on yourself, and find your purpose through who you really are, and then give back. That is the whole point. That so many times I've had this conversation, especially with women, to where I ask them, like, what are some of your goals? Oh, I want to start a business. Oh, I want to travel the world. You know, I want to go to the beach. I want to have a house on the beach. Like, is that it? Is your whole purpose in life to watch the sunset go down on a beach and just die there? And that's it? That was the whole point. God handcraft made you a perfect individual being with your own thoughts and your own feelings and your own talents, and all you did was find a way to go to the beach. I could walk to the fucking beach and I could lay there. It's not that cool. It's not that impressive. Having a successful business, great. Fantastic, congratulations. But is that your purpose? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like this is exactly where you need to be? Exactly what you need to be doing? Cool, you lost some weight, you have a nice body. That feeling that you have inside you, hello, is still there. And I know you feel it. I know you have that same feeling. That feeling of being something more, because it gets to a certain point to where you've kind of bought everything already, and I heard this before about people with money and people who are chasing something greater than just money and business and bitches and all of this, right? I've heard this before, and he said this, it gets to a certain point to where you kind of bought everything already. It gets to a point to where there's nothing really exciting anymore that money can really fulfill you with. It gets to a certain point to where the beaches don't excite you anymore. The lifestyle doesn't excite you anymore. The club doesn't excite you anymore. Drinking and going out and staying in the same city with the same friends, that shit doesn't excite you anymore. Like, it gets to a certain point to where you beat the game. You achieve the American dream. And when you get there, you kind of sit there and you say, is that it? Is this it? I spent all this time chasing this one thing, chasing success in my life, chasing my dream body, chasing these women, chasing this money, chasing this promotion. And when I finally got it and the sun finally sets and I'm 40, 50 years old, I sit there and I tell myself, is this it? Is there really a point? Now that I'm burnt out of all the things that I've always wanted to do, is there really a point? There is a point, and you fucking missed it. This is why I tell you guys all the time, the most important thing to do is find your purpose now. And the reason that I tell you to start now is because you should have started yesterday. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Don't wait till next year, because you're already behind. Finding your purpose is not just a one-way thing. You don't just, found my purpose. No, this is extremely hard to find. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of showing up to the gym, a lot of being consistent with yourself, a lot of dieting, a lot of having your head screwed on, a lot of saying no, a lot of saying sacrifices, and years and years and years of doing that consistently until you finally become that person that you knew that you were supposed to be the whole time. Until you finally hear that knock at the door and you finally let it open and you see yourself for who you're supposed to be. Only then will you finally wake up in the morning and have this excitement, this re-thirst for life. Because other than that, what are you gonna do? Other than that, what are you possibly gonna do? It's gonna get to a certain point where there's nothing to do and you're just watching TV in your nice house in your nice living room. It's gonna get to a certain point to where you have no more time because all you do is you go up on the phone and you make those business calls and you make money, but you have no emotional connection to anybody. You have no emotional connections to God. You don't even know yourself. It gets to that point. You have to start now. You have to chase your purpose viciously. And it'll take some time. But the worst thing that you could do is wait. A lot of you guys are starting in a deficit. How long have you looked the same? How long have you been overweight? And if you did lose weight, how long have you looked that same way? How many years? Don't tell me, tell yourself. How many years have you looked the same? How many years have you had a nice physique, but that's all it's been, and that's all it is? How many years have you been overweight, and that's all it is, and that's all it's been? How many years have you been plateaued and stuck in the same area? How many years have you been lost and stuck in the same area instead of steadily progressing? Like there's no time to just think about it and get on your horse. You need to lose weight right now. You need to get in the gym right now. You need to start chasing your purpose right now because this shit takes time. Nobody gets a cheat code out. I know plenty of successful people, plenty of successful women, well off for themselves, who all want one thing, that purpose, that peace. So now they're stuck traveling. Now they're stuck on this endless endeavor in search for something that was in here the whole time. They're gonna get on that boat and set sail, and they're never coming back because they will never find exactly what they were looking for until they work on themselves internally. Until they let go of the things that are holding them back. Until they look forward into progress and actually make sacrifices to become that person that you really want to become. They say when it comes to hearing God, you don't really hear God at first. It's very, very rare that you have a spiritual epiphany, a spiritual awakening. It's very rare. If you want to hear God more consistently, and you want to know without a doubt that God is talking to you in that very moment, you need to spend a lot of time with Him. You need to spend time practicing silencing yourself so that you could hear Him, so that you could hear His callings. You could hear what He is telling you to do. It's the same way with yourself. It takes a lot of time and practice and patience to hear yourself, to know what you're capable of by going up against trials and tribulations. Everyone has a story, but have you learned from those? Everyone has a moment that they've been up against, but are you still hard-headed from those moments? Are you still ignorant to those moments? If those moments were to pop up to you in front of you again, if that X was right there again, are you folded? Or do you finally have some sort of value towards yourself, some type of standard for yourself? Because you get to the point to where there's nothing left. There's nothing left to see. There's nothing left to buy. There's no one left to fuck. The whole point of this was to find your purpose and pursue it relentlessly, to feel like you have something to do every day and that has significance in your life. Your soul, your spirit feels this. And even as I sit here and I tell you all of these things, I tell you to click the link down below so we can set up a one-on-one consultation call to make you undeniable, to put you on the right path, to put you on the person you're supposed to be, to help you lose that weight and give you that amazing body, to help you get dates, to help you find the girl of your dreams, to help you have the life that you want with purpose. And you sit there and you think about it. There's nothing I can do for you, man. Don't realize it's too late. Best gift that you could have been blessed with was the gift of understanding this early. Madedrew. I'm out, you guys. I appreciate it. Love you.